Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Blessed Abundance Oracle. I am Frashawn, and this is January 2nd, 2020. I want to warn you right now that if you hear anything in the background, I do have animals, and my next door neighbor's dogs are out, so you may hear barking or meowing. So please don't let that detract from my message and what's going on here. Um, and we will try to get through that as best we can. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Angelica. Good morning, Tamar. What I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to give you an overall message before I start taking the readings. Okay? I'm going to give you an overall message for today. Something that you can think about and ponder. I'm going to ask now that Spirit come and give the message for today that is meant to uplift and enlighten. Ask for insight as to what people may need to know, what may be important for today. Oh my goodness, there's a lot coming out. Okay. Today's message, you guys, is one of perseverance. Okay? What Spirit is saying is that sometimes when we have relationships, we expect people to be above board with us. We expect people to be honest and straight and fair dealing. But that's not always the case. Sometimes people have secrets. They break our heart. They do the wrong thing. They misuse our kindness, our trust. And for a while, it kind of disillusions us about humanity. And we want to walk away. We want to hide. We don't want to put ourselves out there anymore. We don't want to deal with people because we don't know what to do. We stop being able to trust ourselves. We stop being able to trust those closest to us because of fear, because of not knowing whether the hurt, the pain, and the disillusionment that happened when we got disappointed by the person that we cared about is going to happen again. So it stifles us and it makes us hard and jaded. But what this reading that I'm looking at says is that you cannot be that way. You have to keep going regardless. You have to learn from what that person taught you. Because sometimes it's not about what happened. It's about what you take from it. It's about the strength that you gain. It's about fighting through the pain, becoming a newer person, a better person, and walking with your head held high into your future. We don't know why people do the things that they do to us. We don't know why they lie, why they cheat, why they steal. We don't know those things. Sometimes the lessons that we have to learn in our lives aren't our lessons at all. Sometimes we're vehicles for other people's lessons. And sometimes you have to take a step back and know the difference. But the thing about it is whether you're a vehicle for someone else's lesson or whether the lesson you learn is for you, you have to be the person who takes the lumps but still has the strength, has the fortitude, and has the forethought to say, I'm not going to let this person, this mistake, this heartbreak dictate what the rest of my life looks like. I'm not going to be stuck here. I'm not going to give my power, my heart, my soul, my life to this one situation. Because whether we want to hear it or not, rain will come. But there's beauty in the rain, just as there's beauty in the sun. And you have to know that, and you have to find it. Because life is about balance. If you don't understand what pain is, how are you going to understand what joy is? How are you going to communicate that? How are you going to inspire others? Okay? How are you going to walk someone else out of their dark place if you've never been to that place before? So if you are someone that is going through a heartbreak or has been through a heartbreak or a disappointment, and it was due to someone doing something that you didn't expect or someone you trusted, this message is here to tell you that all you have to do, beloved, is just hold on, because you will get beauty for your ashes. Your heartache, your pain, it won't last forever unless you let it. Okay? Thank you. I hope that message brought some beacon of light into your day. And I hope that it's one that you can carry in your heart going forward. And now, if you don't mind, I have people waiting. You guys have been so patient. So if you like your readings done, I will do them. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay? I'm glad, Tamar. I'm doing great. Amaris, how are you? I'm glad, Tammy. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's early. I'm so glad, Amaris. Yes, ma'am. This message was especially for you guys. Thank you so much. Because when Spirit told me to go live this morning, I was like, it's early. I was like, Spirit, the sun isn't even up. Spirit was like, go ahead. Have something to say. I'm so glad I could be with you guys this morning. I'm going to be doing this every morning, okay? So I will be waking up with you guys in the morning so that you can have a message to start your day. Because sometimes it's the quiet of the morning where you get your most profound messages. A lot of times it is for me because I get woken up between 3 and 5 o'clock in the morning. So there's a lot of that going on around here. So what does everybody's day look like today? I love this, you guys, because I just get to chat with you, and I never ever get to do that. So if you have anything that you want to talk about, anything that you want to get off your chest, I'm more than willing to do that this morning. Amaris, I'm so glad that you got a chance to put your drama behind you, sweetheart. And Miss Tammy, you're still watching the grandchildren this morning? Okay. And Tamar wants to talk about how to let go of grudges. Okay. And how to move on? Okay. All right, you guys. They didn't want to leave. I know they didn't. I'm going to have a look at Amaris' situation at work, and then we'll talk about the grudges, okay? Spirit, may I have insight on Amaris' situation at work? Please let me know what she should do. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna take these here. Okay. 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 This situation at work, Maris, has a lot to do with jealousy. Okay? You have some jealousy going on here. Okay? You got one person who's the Queen of Wands upright. She's making moves. She's doing what she has to do, you know, moving forward. But you got people that are not happy about this situation. People want to rush in, say things, have an opinion on how this Queen of Wands is doing what she's doing because they don't want to see her succeed. Okay? There's a lot of this is a crabs in the barrel situation that you got going on here. You got everybody stepping on everybody, trying to get somewhere, trying to do something, but nobody wants to put the work in. You got somebody putting the work in while everybody else is standing around talking, if it was me, I wouldn't do it that way. This, that, and the other. Okay, first of all, people, the reason that it's not you is because you won't get up off your behind and do what you need to do. Okay? So the person that's working and getting hers and doing what she needs to do, leave her alone. Okay? Leave her alone. Okay? You can't do what she can do. Because if you could, you'd be doing it. All right? So keep your opinions to yourself. Okay? That's what we're dealing with here. Amaris, baby, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. Okay? You just got to keep doing what you're doing and ride it out. Okay? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. People gonna run their mouth. It's a free country. As long as you're not putting your hands on me, I don't really care what you say. You know, I'm not at work to be popular. Okay? I'm not at work to kiss your behind because I'm doing something that if you got off your butt for 5 minutes, you would be able to do too. Okay? But because people have a I want everything for nothing mentality, you know, well, I'm just here for the check. Okay, but you being here for the check requires that you do something in order to get it. Okay? No, you not here for the check. You here for the drama. Because you bringing it with you when you're walking through the door. Okay? I don't care about what's going on with you. Why are you even bringing that to me? That's not my issue. Okay? If you don't like the way that something's going on at work, get off your butt and do something about it. Just don't sit here and yip all day long. If I wanted a chihuahua so I could hear noise all day, I'd buy one. You know? You're making things uncomfortable for me. And that's exactly what's going on here. You know? You got a whole bunch of people standing around talking and not doing anything, but want to have an opinion on everything that somebody else is doing. I'm sorry. Keep your opinion and your bullshit to yourself. Because I didn't ask for it. Okay? And that's basically it. Amaris. That's basically it, hon. So just keep your head down. Do what you gotta do. You know? Keep shining. Keep doing you. And let the crabs crawl all over each other. Okay? Because they're gonna do it. Regardless. Because that's what they do. Okay? As far as the grudge thing, grudges are energy. Okay? That's energy. Grudges are anger. Grudges are hurt. Grudges are misunderstanding, miscommunication that build up and get stuck. It's like when you have a clog in a sink. Okay? A grudge may start out as this person is doing something that's really annoying to me, but you don't address it. Okay? And it just keeps building and building and building and building and building. And then on top of the feeling of being discomforted by a person, they don't acknowledge you. They don't acknowledge your feelings. They don't acknowledge your discomfiture. So you feel ignored by that person. Okay? So it compounds and compounds. And they keep doing the thing that bothers you over and over, or saying the thing that bothers you over and over, or hurting you in a way over and over. Okay? Grudges don't develop overnight. They develop over time. Okay? And all it is a buildup of hurt and anger and misunderstanding and communication that builds up like that hair clog in a drain. And it gets to the point where this person did this to me. 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 That's what you're hearing in your brain. This person did this to me. This person did this to me. This person did this to me. Over and over and over. And it turns into, from this person did this to me, to I can't stand this person, to this person is a threat to me because this person did this to me, this person did this to me, this person did this to me. Okay? The thing about it is you have to nip grudges in the bud. And the best way to nip a grudge in the bud is just to walk away. When you first feel yourself getting annoyed, okay, you have to realize that that person is who they are. If they're ignoring you, if they're saying what they're saying, if they're being a pest, you got to realize this is who this person is. And regardless of what I do or what I say, this is who this person's going to be. Okay? The biggest thing with holding grudges and things like that is we have a sense of expectation. Okay? If you're a fair person, the people that you deal with that are not you, you wrongly expect them to be fair in the same way that you are. Okay? When we put our expectations onto other people is when we get in trouble. Okay? Because the first thing you say when you develop a grudge against somebody is what? You say, I would never have done that. I would never have said that. I would never have put my friend in that position. I would never have flaunted that if it was me. Okay? The thing that you have to remember, sweetheart, is it's not you. You cannot put the expectations of a standard onto someone else that is not you. Okay? And when we do that, right, when we do that, when we start expecting people to do things and handle things and be something close to what we are, just like Amara said, is when we get into problems. There is a saying that, people always say. They always say that, if someone shows you who they are, believe them. Okay? That saying is true. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. If someone shows you that they're a snake in the grass, believe them. If someone shows you that they're a liar, believe them. Okay? Don't expect that just because they're in your life or just because you're around them or just because you hope and pray that it's so that that person is going to change who they are. They're not. The only thing that is going to stop that person from being who and what they are is when they wake up and they have their come to Jesus moment and they decide. Or something happens and hell freezes over, and again, they decide. Okay? You can't change anybody. You can't love them into being the person that you want them to be. You can't force them into being the person that you want them to be. You can't pray them into being the person that you want them to be, because whether or not a person changes is completely up to them. Because if it was up to me or if it was up to you, we would have a magic wand and a magic potion and we could go around here slapping people on the head with it and changing people bippity boppity boo. Okay? But that's not going to happen. So, that's part of the reason that we have grudges, is because we let hurt, pain, disappointment, annoyance with somebody build up and build up and build up and build up until we're not annoyed with what they did anymore. We're annoyed with the whole person. And that's what a grudge is. That's what it is. Because something somewhere in you decided that you expected better from this person than what they gave you. And because they didn't give you what you expected, you're holding it against them. You see what I mean? I didn't expect you to be conceited, but you proved to me that you were conceited. And now that I know that you're conceited, I can't stand you. I didn't expect you to be a gossip, but now that I know that you're a gossip because you said some stuff about somebody that I didn't like, I don't like you. That's a grudge. You see what I mean? It's not about what you said or what you did anymore. It's about the person. Because when that person showed you who they were, you didn't want to believe it because you expected that person to be something else. Okay? That's what it is. So, you answer this question. How do you move on from having a grudge? The way that you move on from having a grudge is to accept them for who they are. That is so correct, Tamar. You accept them for who they are and you move on. Forgiveness, Amaris, that's right. Okay? And not only forgiving them, but forgiving yourself for having that expectation. Okay? Accept the fact that you expected more. Okay? Because this is your feelings that are getting hurt. Because your expectations aren't being met. You see what I mean? So you have to forgive yourself also, Amaris. You know, I understand that I expected you to not be a gossip. I understand that I expected you to not, show off. I expected more of you than that. But I understand that that's who you are. So if that's who you are, I accept you for who you are and I'm moving on. No grudge. There's nothing to hold against anybody because it's all out there on the table. You see it? You may not like it, but it's not annoying you anymore because it's not an issue. You see? And that's how that works. Okay? That's just like with Amaris' situation. Amaris, you can get annoyed about what's going on at work. And you can hold grudges against everybody that's sitting around talking. But if you know that that's what they do, if you know that that's who they are, you can skip over that and not even give it your time. Because it's like I see you. So I'm just gonna keep walking on, doing what I do, and let you do what you do. Because me being mad and me giving it my time and me dealing with you and your BS is not gonna help me in any way. What it is gonna do is stop me from doing what I need to do. Because instead of doing what I need to do, if I'm concentrating on your energy, I'm gonna be looking at you and not paying attention to what's important to me. Exactly. And that's not holding a grudge, Amaris. Yeah, you could have been bitter about what they did, but you let it go. Because you know what to expect. You know who you're dealing with. So you're properly armed against the BS. See? So all of this ties in together today. Yeah, they're mad. Because they can't stop you, sweetie. They can't stop you. Because there are people out there that take pleasure in stopping somebody else, in hindering somebody else. And you say, why do people want to do that? Why are people like that? They're like that because they can be. Because they can be. Sometimes people don't need an agenda to be wrong. People don't need an agenda to cause chaos and cause havoc. They just do it because they can. It does make you sad to know that humans are this way. But that's all the more reason why you have to pick a side. You have to make up in your mind that you are not going to be that way, that you are going to do something else, that you're going to be better, stronger, faster, and you're going to be on the positive side of things, especially now coming into 2020. Because the time is coming when we all have to pick a side. It is very demonic, Tamar. Time is coming, sweetie, when we all have to pick a side. We all have to choose. Okay? That's why it's so hard to be such a good person now. It's difficult because there are forces out there that want to take as many souls as they can, hun. That's why it's so easy to be evil. It's easy. Your payoff is bigger. You get more out of it. It's difficult to be that caring, loving, understanding human being because you're walking through people that are just out to get whatever they can get. It's in the songs, it's on TV. It's like a mantra. You hear it all the time. I'm out for self. I'm out for me. I'm out for me. I'm out for me. It's all about me. What I can do for me. My money. My world. My problems. Me. What do you think that's for? Why do you think that is? You got people sitting up here lying to the whole nation. And people know you lying. And they let you get away with it. Why do you think that is? It's because we're in a situation where the vibration of the world is so low that it's a free-for-all out here. It's a free-for-all out here. You got kids out here that know they don't want to be doctors and lawyers anymore. They want to be strippers. They want to be drug dealers. They want to be rappers. Okay? Because that's what we're putting into our children. If that's what we're putting into our children, you got 3-year-old, 4-year-old babies that can recite songs that call women hoes and bitches. If that's what we're putting into our children, and they hear that from the time that they're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what type of person do you think this person's gonna be by the time they get to be 18 and 20? Because they've been programmed that, oh no, I'm not a respectful young lady. I'm a bitch and a hoe. Okay? It has been scientifically proven that if you tell somebody something 3 times, whatever you want them to remember, they will remember. So, if countless times, over and 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 over, you sitting here telling young ladies, young girls that they're bitches and hoes, and every man is a trick, how long do you think that it's going to take before that becomes something that they believe? Okay? How long do you think that it's going to take before they're programmed to believe that all women are bitches and hoes and all men are tricks? Okay? But this is the world that we live in. This is what's pervasive. Okay? And it's gotten to the point where we're desensitized to it. It doesn't matter. It's out there. I don't even have a TV in my house. Okay? But I hear it in the cars passing by my house. I hear it when I'm out. You know what I mean? It is the environment. It's a toxic environment. You know? It's in school. It's when you go to the corner store. It's everywhere. So the question is, like Dr. Phil would say, why is this person, out for themselves, being an asshole? Is why not? If everything in the world is telling you the quickest, fastest way to get what you want, be a success, be on top, is to lie, cheat, steal, and be a hoe. You want to succeed, so that's what you're gonna do. Right? Unless there's something driving you to do, be, and want something better. But that's fighting against the grain. You see what I mean? Because our nature is being changed. and our goodness is being programmed out of us. Exactly. It's separating the wheat from the chaff. That's what's going on. Our goodness is being programmed out of us, and it's being done on purpose. Exactly. Exactly. That's why you see all images of good, moral, upstanding people being tarnished and taken down. We can't have any heroes anymore. We can't have any people that we look up to anymore in the media, in the public eye, in government. You don't see that anymore. Everybody's gone. Why? We have to be the heroes in our own lives. We have to be what we want to see. We have to make that change. Because if we don't, who else will? That's part of the reason that I'm here. There should not be a need for me to be here. There should not be a need for this. What I'm doing, there should not be a need for this. But because so much is going on in the world, and because so much is about to pop off, I got activated. And I'm getting called by spirit to get up early in the morning and have discussions like this. Where's the reset button? I'll let you know when I find it, Amaris. Because I'm looking. And I will continue to do this. I'll continue to get up early in the morning and have chats like this and have discussions like this. It is savage. But like I said, when people show you who they are, believe them. When the world shows you who it is, believe it. Never be afraid to see what you're not supposed to see. Okay? Never be afraid to question and to look beyond what somebody's showing you. Especially if it's something that the world is saying is fine. Because it's not. Use your intuition. It will protect you all the time. Pray, y'all. Meditate. Do what you gotta do. Make sure that when you go out into the world that you have your shields up. Okay? Find that quiet space. Find that place where you can talk about it, think about it, express yourself. And if that's here with me, I'm more than happy to make this a safe place. If you need to decompress, decompress. If you need to talk about it, we'll talk about it. And we'll work it out. Okay? We'll work it out. I'm so thankful that you guys woke up early this morning and you were able to spend this time with me. And I will be here tomorrow morning, and the morning after that, and the morning after that. Okay? Leave me some feedback in the comment section, you guys. And let me know if you like what I'm doing. Because if so, I'm going to keep doing it. If this is something that you need to help you start your day, this is something that we will have. You're welcome. My heart is in my channel. My heart is with y'all. And if I can help you, if I can lift your vibration, if I can make you smile, thank you, Tammy. I'm grateful that she led me to YouTube. Yes, it will, Amaris. It will. It's gonna be a new year, y'all. And I'll be right here. I will be right here. I am so grateful, y'all. Y'all just don't know that I get to do what I get to do. That I get to share my life, and I get to share spirit, and I get to share messages with y'all. And I'm thankful to you for being here and for allowing me to be a part of your lives. I'm so grateful. If you don't follow me, I'm also on Facebook, you guys. Find me on Facebook. I'm going to give you the link to my channel, on my page rather, on Facebook. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. This is me on Facebook. This is my original page, okay? If you want to find me, you can find me here. This is also where I book all of my readings, okay? So if at any time you want a private reading with me, you can book your private reading there, okay? And this is also where you can DM me if you ever want to get a hold of me, all right? Also, if you ever need to call me for any reason, okay, the way to get a hold of me is through the number that's in the description, okay? All of my information, my contact information and everything is also in the description. So if you need to get a hold of me for any reason, don't hesitate, okay? You can email me, you can DM me on Facebook, you can leave me a comment here, and you can call me, okay? Thank you guys so much for spending the morning with me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share. I'm going to go and be productive, and I will be back on later today. So look for the notifications. Let's see. Hold on one second. Hold on, let me see. I think I did. What's your question, sweetie? You're welcome, Amaris. I think I did miss your question, sweetie. Why is it so hard to move on? Because we don't want to. How do you move on? Moving on, we don't want to move on from any situation because we're attached to it. Holding on to something is an attachment. Okay? It's like if you like eating cheesecake, okay? You like eating cheesecake and you eat cheesecake every night, right? And then you go to the doctor and the doctor tells you that you can't eat cheesecake anymore because cheesecake gave you high cholesterol. And if you continue to eat cheesecake every night, you're gonna die. Okay? But you love that cheesecake, right? Because you get pleasure from the cheesecake. Okay? You get something from the cheesecake. Everything that we hold on to, the reason that we hold on to it is because there is a currency in holding on to the things that we hold on to. We get a satisfaction out of it, even if it's something that's detrimental to us. You see what I mean? Even if it's something that's detrimental to us, you hold on to that bad relationship because if I'm in a relationship, at least I'm not by myself. Um, I'm in a relationship with this man, and yes, it's a bad relationship, but at least I don't have to go out there and look for somebody else. Um, Maybe it'll change. Those are all currencies. Okay? Your currency is you're comfortable in it, even if it's bad. Um, your currency is you have time invested in it, even if it's bad. Your currency is the person that you're involved with is the devil that you know. Okay? And a lot of times we decide that the currency that we have in holding on to something is a lot more valuable to us than our freedom is. Okay, you understand? That's why we hold on to things. And then there's also the other thing. Well, if we hold on to it, maybe it'll change. Right? If we hold on to something long enough, if we pray over it hard enough, if we believe, maybe it'll change. And maybe things will go the way that I want them to go. If I just hold on. Okay? There's also that. Okay? And when it gets to that point, you have to say, there's about as much chance of this changing as there is of me waking up one day and being a blue unicorn. Hi, Passioness. Okay? And the more time that you have invested in something, the harder it is to move on also. If I have time invested, okay? If I've been with you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it took time to build that relationship. Okay? It took time to build those bonds. It took time. Okay? To let down your guard and let this person in. Okay? That took time. Okay? It took resources. So you can't expect for everything just to go back to normal because you two aren't together anymore. Let me put it to you like this. Okay? Let's say you were a drug addict. Okay? Hold on. Let me give you a scenario. Let's say you were a drug addict, right? And you have been addicted to heroin for 5 years. Okay? You've been addicted to heroin for 5 years. Okay? You do heroin every day for 5 years. So, one day you decide that you're going to get over your habit, right? So you go to rehab and you do the 30, 60 to 90 days, right? You've been in rehab for 30, 60, 90 days. And you come out and you're clean. Okay? Nobody expects that you're going to give up a 5-year habit after 30, 60, 90 days of being clean, right? You got all this support. You go to support groups. You got a sponsor. You join AA. You do all this stuff to put all of these things in place to make sure that you don't relapse, right? Okay? But you have to think of a relationship just like you've been addicted to heroin. Somebody that's been in a relationship for 5 years and then they break up with a person, okay? All of that, all of those feelings don't go anywhere, okay? But what do we tell people when they get out of relationships? Oh, girl, you'll be fine. Oh, boy, you'll be fine. Just go out there and get back on that horse and deal with somebody else. Really? I'm still grieving. Okay? I'm still letting go. I still have this person's stuff in my house. I still have all their passwords in my phone. I still have, all of this stuff that's constantly reminding me of this person. We still have friends together. How you going to tell me that after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, I'm just supposed to go out there and find somebody else and be done with them overnight? No, it doesn't work like that. Because when you open your heart to people and you establish those bonds, those are mental, psychological, physiological, physical bonds. Okay? That's stuff that cannot be broken, especially if you're in a relationship and you have had sex with this person, you have shared mental feedback with this person has been in your life, and then all of a sudden you're just supposed to erase that and get over it because you broke up. You had a disagreement. They moved out. And it's just supposed to be over. No, it doesn't work like that. Those cords have to be cut. Those wounds have to be healed. They have to be repaired. There's psychological damage that's been done. Because this person who was part of my life is no longer part of my life. If I have cancer and that cancer is removed, they're going to put me on pain medication. They're going to tell me that I have to rest and heal. They're not going to tell me to get up and put high heels on and go out to the club and, oh, you just had cancer surgery, but put your high heels on, slap your dress on, slap some makeup on, and go out to the club and go dancing. What? Oh, just forget about it. Don't think about it. You can move on. Really? Because there's hurt there, there's pain there. That person and you bonded in a way that you weren't aware of, Miss Tammy. And that's what's taking so long. Because there are unaddressed issues between you and that person, and you can't find closure. And that's what you need. Those wounds are still open, sweetheart. You can't move on from that until you heal. That's why you can't move on. You haven't healed. You walking around with open psychological wounds, hon. Things that haven't been addressed. Okay? That's why. Those wounds are still open. It's still fresh. And you can't put a time limit on that. Okay? Are you understanding? There's no time limit. There's no acceptable amount of time to address those things. Okay? We try to put things in a box and say, okay, I've done this long enough. This should be over. Really? It took me 5 years to get over my marriage when my marriage broke up. 5 years. To be able to forgive my ex-husband and myself. 5 years. He moved on in 24 hours. It took me 5 years. His time period was different. He gave himself 24 hours. I had to give myself 5 years. There's no saying which one of us was right or wrong. It's just that I had a different time frame than him. You see what I mean? And now you know that it's time to move on. And that's what made you search for the wound. Okay? When you're tired of being sad, hurt, mad, and miserable, Miss Tammy, just like you said that you are, that's going to make you search for what's hurting you. That's why you're here with me, trying to figure out, okay, why am I hurting? What's causing this? Because I'm tired of it. Okay? That's what's making you do the work, because you're tired of it. That's why you're searching for the cause of the pain. All right, Amaris, have a restful sleep, hun. But that's what's causing you to search for it. That's what's causing you to want to fix it. Because you've acknowledged that it's there. You're finding the source, and now you're going to do something about it, which is excellent. Okay? So give yourself some credit. Give yourself some credit, sweetheart. Nobody said that the process was going to be easy, but at least you're taking steps to fix it. Okay? And that's a big thing. Okay? And you found a place where you can get support in your journey. Okay? You going cold turkey, huh? Mm-hmm. He's your heroine, sweetie. He's your heroine. But we'll be your AA. Okay? You got some support. You got some support. We're gonna be your AA, honey. You're not in this by yourself. Okay? We got you. Yeah. People need some AA. Mm-hmm. AA. For relationships. Mm-hmm. You guys go down in the comments and tell me what you want to talk about. Okay? Give me some topics that you want to discuss and we'll discuss them. Okay? We will discuss them. We will do that. Don't beat yourself up. Because like I said, it took me 5 years. It took him 24 hours. Okay? But no one's to say which one of us is right. But at least you admit that you have an issue and you're talking about it and you're getting insight and you're trying to understand. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why is this still an issue? At least you're not running from it. You haven't gotten into another relationship because you're trying to hide from it. You're not sitting in the middle of your bed with the covers over your head going la 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 la. No, this doesn't exist. You're not doing that. Hi, Selma. How are you, sweetheart? You're not doing that, Tammy. You're here. You're with me. You're talking. You're getting it out. You're getting an understanding. And that, sweetheart, is the best thing that you can do. Be proud, honey, that you are putting one foot in front of the other and going in a positive direction, because not everybody can say that. Not everybody can say that, sweetheart. Okay? Be proud, honey. Pat yourself on the back. That's your first AA chip. Okay? That's it. Thank you so much, Lady Luck, for all of your postings. Thank you. Okay? And like I said, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be right here. And since I know that this is a thing, since I know that this is something that you need, I'm going to be doing these early morning messages every morning. So if there's something that you need to talk about, I will be here. Okay? Leave me messages in the comments. Let me know what you guys need to hear and what you need to talk about, and I will work on it. Okay? And I will do my best to make this a safe place for you. Okay? All right. Again, thank you guys so much. If you've missed anything, please go back to the beginning of this message and listen to it all the way through. Like this video and share it and try to get it out there. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Selma. You're welcome, Miss Tammy. You're welcome. No, it's not. I'm still here. It's not too late, Selma. I'm still here. I'm so glad, Tammy. That makes me happy. Yes, you can. I'm still here. Hold on 1 second.
This year has been the best year ever. So
Hold on 1 second. I gotta figure out what's going on with my live. Because my cat decided that he was gonna kick me out. Hopefully I'm still in here. Okay. My cat decided that he was going to kick me out of my live stream, and I had to get back in here. She wants to know what his zodiac sign is. It's hard for me to tell you what his zodiac sign is. Okay. Okay. It's difficult for me to tell you what his zodiac sign is. It feels like he's either a Sagittarius or a Cancer. It should be somewhere um in his bio when his birthday is. If you can find out when his birthday is, let me know. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Um, Passion Ness was asking. Let's see. Let's see. Passion Ness had a question somewhere. Trying to find it. Okay. His current feelings about you, Passion Ness. Let's see. I'm a hodgepodge of everything. Advice, readings, everything. Passion. Okay. Okay, passion. It looks like you're going to find out how he feels about you pretty soon, because you have the Seven of Swords reversed, and that's about something being revealed to you. Okay? Either something's going to be revealed to you, or he's finding out how he feels about you. Okay? And he's not too happy with you at the moment, still, because of this King of Swords in reverse. Okay? He's not having too many good thoughts about you right now. Judgment card upright. He feels judged by you. He keeps circling around it in his mind, coming up with new ideas, new ways of thinking about the situation, trying to get around what you said and not make things his fault. He's doing it over and over again, but he's going to be really slow to communicate with you about it. Okay? He's not going to communicate with you about it, because right now what he's doing is trying to figure out a way not to make this his fault. Okay? He's trying to figure out a way not to make this his fault, not to make this about him. Okay? Not to make it an issue. Okay? Because if he can make himself the good guy in the situation, if he can minimize the situation, then it's easier for him to deal with. You see what I mean? Okay? And the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles, was the last card that I pulled. So it's going to be slow, going before you even find out what the whole situation is with him. Because he hasn't quite figured it out himself, but you will find out though. Mm-hmm. You will find out though. It's more of an annoyance, It's more of he's not sitting there having He's not sitting there worrying about it because he's minimized it. But it's still there. You really want to do that? You really want to wait for his response? Because you're gonna be on hold, waiting. You really want to do that? Okay. You really want to hold your life up like that? Does it really matter? Hi, Mercedes. How are you, sweetie? Happy New Year. Okay. He's not. He's not stuck on it. He's not. I didn't say he was stuck. I just said he didn't like it. He's trying to minimize it. I didn't say he was stuck. He's minimizing it. He just didn't like it. Yeah, he doesn't like it, but you want to get stuck in his not liking it? I don't like, eggplant, but I don't think about eggplant every day. See, you're assuming that it's bothering him. Okay? You're assuming that it's bothering him and he's going to do or say something about it. I didn't say that he was bothered. I said he didn't like it. Okay? Okay. Okay. Hold on. Uh okay. I'm gonna answer Lady Luck's question about Gerard. Is Gerard your twin flame? Do you only get one twin flame in a lifetime? That question is no. You do not only get one twin flame in a lifetime. You get as many as you need to learn as many lessons as you need to learn. Because unfortunately, we as humans are hard-headed, and sometimes it takes more than one, but hopefully not. Okay. For you, Lady Luck, it looks like he wants to do something new. He wants to move on because he has the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool, and the Hanged Man. He's concerned about himself and his happiness in this. Okay? He's concerned. His overall energy is what makes him happy. Okay? He's not concerned about anybody, really. He's concerned about what makes him happy. And he's going to do what makes him happy. That is his overall energy. Is that he's concerned about his personal happiness. Okay? That's Gerard's overall happiness, and his overall concern is himself. That's what it was, and that's what it is now. Himself. Okay? Himself. And that was why you were put in the predicament that you were put in. Because he's concerned with himself and what makes him happy. Someone wants to know if Emma wants a divorce. I can tell you now, shifting just by tuning into spirit on this, that he's hurt by it. Selma, he's hurt by it, babe. There's a lot of emotions in this. He's hurt for the kids. He feels that it's the best option, though. Even though he knows in his heart that it's going to hurt. Because he's not using his intuition about this. Okay? He's trying to be very cut and dry and businesslike about this. He's trying to be detached about it. Trying to be very trying to keep his emotions in check and trying to um, how can I put this? It's like he's trying to save himself financially, mentally, physically. He's trying to um, be as self-protective as he can. He's going to try to keep as much for himself as he can in this divorce. This is going to be a selfish situation. Yeah. He's going out for himself. It's like he's hoarding everything. Everything is mine, mine, mine. I'm going to make sure that I leave this with as much as I can. You know what I mean? He's out for self in this situation. Yep. hmm His Five of Swords is reversed. The fight is not going to be as hard as you think. There will be a fight, but it's not going to be as hard as you think. He's just trying to get what he can and go. It's just like he's just trying to get what he can and go. He doesn't really want to fight. He just wants to. He just want. It doesn't. What I'm getting here, and it's hard for me to communicate this, is he is more concerned about losing materially than he is about anything else. You know, he's just concerned about losing materially, what he's going to lose. He doesn't want to lose in this situation. That's what he's concerned about. Okay? That's what he's concerned about. What it's going to cost him, what he's going to, you know, have to part with. That's what he's concerned about. That's gonna take some time, hun. That's gonna take some time. That's gonna take some time. No, Selma, you're fine. That's gonna take some time because that's in his nature to control. That's in his nature. So that's a whole different kettle of fish. Okay? That's a whole different kettle of fish. Hi, Lemon. Good morning. We think that, since we're not in a divorce anymore, that um, the person should let go. No, it doesn't work that way. Mm-mm. He'll play little games with you. You'll see it. You're welcome. You'll see it. It's gonna get annoying. Okay? You'll see it. He'll find little ways to insinuate himself. hmm But yeah, he's concerned about his money. How does ML fit? Okay. Watch out for that. Okay? Watch out for that. Because he may use that against you, okay? So watch out for it. But because he's concerned about, you know, keeping what's his in the divorce. Okay? So watch out for the games. hmm Lemon wants to know how ML feels about her. Lemon. Wow. I'm not getting any judgments. Okay. He's considering his options. He's keeping his feelings a secret. Close to the vest. He's working on that. But he's keeping his feelings a secret. Because he hasn't decided yet, Lemon. Okay? He's working on it. Okay? Yeah. He's slow. He's slow with this Ace of Pentacles. I mean, not Ace, but Knight of Pentacles here. He's taking his time. He's taking his time, sweetie. Oh my goodness, Lemon. Is he not communicating with you, Lemon? Is he not communicating with you? Okay. So that's why he's keeping it a secret. He's not telling you that he's considering his options. That's what he's not telling you. Because I was wondering what that secret was for. Good morning, Sasha. Yeah, he's keeping that part a secret. Okay. Alrighty. Lady, did you put your link in the chat so they can subscribe to you if they haven't? Please put your link in the chat. Yeah, he thinks he's getting away with it. You're welcome. It's funny that you mentioned that because that's what the message is about today. Go back and watch the beginning of this chat, Lemon, because that's what the message was about today. And we had a whole discussion about that earlier. Okay? So go back and watch it. It's fine, Sasha. Go ahead. Okay? But we had a whole chat and discussion about that this morning. I will do a meditation for you. I will do one for you. I have to do it when my cats are asleep so you won't get meowing in the middle of your meditation. Thank you. I will. You guys are making more work for me. You're putting more work on my plate. Thank you. I will do a meditation for you. Okay. Okay. ST. Do you want to know how he feels about you? Okay. What does ST feel about Sasha, please? Okay. Okay. Hmm. His interest in you is new, Sasha. Okay? With this Six of Cups here. You know, it's a very sweet type of innocent type of energy here. Like you guys are friends. Because he's dealing with something right now where he's in a relationship that's a bit problematic. And that's why he's not really communicating with you on that level. Because he's involved in something that's problematic right now. Okay? There's something underlying you that's he's going through right now. But he's still involved in that. So that's why he's not talking to you. Okay? Are you guys friends, Sasha? There's an attraction there, but it's more friendly. Okay? Or it's new, it's not something that, you know, either one of you are sure about yet. Okay. Let me see. If he lived alone. If he lives alone. Does he live alone? Spirit does. He live alone. Does he live alone? Does he live alone? Please. Oh, no. He's in a relationship with someone. I got that twice. Twice. The first time, it flipped out before I could even get the question out. Then I asked again and it flipped out again. He's in a relationship, it looks like. Or he has feelings for someone. Because I got the Lovers. But it may be a bit complicated. Summer. No. This is the Lovers, not married. The Lovers came out twice. The Lovers came out twice. Not married. He doesn't feel married to me. Yeah. No. His relationship is something that he's working on. Do you know what limerence is? Hold on 1 minute. Hold on one moment. Let me find this for you. Okay, I'm gonna put something up for you. Hold on one moment. Bear with me just a second while I find this for you. I'm gonna find something for you, Selma. Hold on.
Hi, my name is Kim. This is the Limerence channel, which is a bit of an experiment, a new channel, and really this is to cover the subject of limerence and also looking at ways to help people that are struggling. Limerence comes in different forms. It could be that you are infatuated with someone at work, someone that you know, someone that you don't know. It could be a case of you haven't seen this
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna let you find out what limerence is. Okay, Selma, this is for you, hon. Okay? Okay? This is about limerence. Okay? This may be something that you're experiencing. Alright? Watch that video for me and see if this is something that you identify with. Okay? This may be what's going on with you. Alright? Let me know if any of that rings true for you. Alrighty? Thank you so much, you guys, for being here this morning. Working. I'm looking forward to working. You're welcome. I'm looking forward to working. My vibes about 2020 are very hopeful and very watchful. I'm just kind of watching to see what's gonna happen, and I'm hoping that I can make a difference in it. Do I have WhatsApp? No, I don't. Should I get it? Yes. Yes, I I do second that. We will manifest success in finances. Yes, it is. Well, you guys, I have been on here for 2 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I am going to go and probably try to go back to sleep for a little bit and um, then find something to eat. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Selma. You too. Everybody have a great day. Like and share this video. Um, yes, I do. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And please, for those of you who came in late, find some time today and listen to the beginning of this message, because there's a message here for you. And I'll be doing this every morning, you guys, okay? I'll be doing this every morning. Everybody be blessed. I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.